Hi guys, 8 months ago we bought our dream house and we were so happy. After months, and especially after the winter time, we were a little bit upset because the bills that came to us were so huge. We didn't expect to see that amount of money to pay just for our bills. So in this video, I'm going to share with you how to cut your expenses at home and how to save more money. Watch till the end of this video. I'll be sharing 7 tips that will help you to save more money. Here's tip number 1. If you're living in an apartment and you're renting it out, you might ask yourself, is there any way that you could reduce that cost? For example, you maybe can just invite some friends to live together and you could just share the rent cost with your roommates and you could save up the rest of the money. And if you're considering to buy a house in the future, it might be a good option to buy a house and just pay your mortgage instead of just paying the monthly rent for some company. In our case, after renting an apartment for like several years, we took a loan. We now have a mortgage, and instead of paying our rent, we are paying our mortgage. Tip number 2 is to reduce the power bills. So basically every household has the power bills, and these power bills can be different at different times. For example, in cold winter and hot summer, the bills come very big. If you want to keep those costs low, just remember this tip. When it's warm, every degree you choose to raise the thermostat above 78 can reduce your cooling costs by as much as 10%. And in winter, every degree you warm your home above 70 can cost you an additional 7% to 10%. You might think that this 10% of that power bill is not that big amount, but in the long run it adds up, and if you save this money, it's gonna be a tangible amount of money. Tip number 3 is to be smart with the water use. You might not notice how much water is being used at home, especially when you shower. If you want to save up some money on water usage, consider installing inexpensive water flow regulators in the showers. So that will help you to better regulate the water flow and reduce the usage of water. Also, you could opt to the shorter cycles when you do your laundry. It helps to spend less water. Tip number 4 is to use microwave oven instead of the regular oven. When you use a microwave oven, you are spending 30% less energy than if you were using the regular oven. Tip number 5 is getting free media and entertainment. Many of us have so many subscriptions like Netflix, podcasts, and other entertainment channels, but you also can find those podcasts and movies in free versions. You might want to opt to the free versions in order to save up some money. Tip number 6 is cooking at home and eating healthy. So when you cook at home, it is so easy to eat healthy because you know what you are cooking, what recipe you are using, and it helps your body to get nutritious foods. You might think that it is expensive to eat healthy and cook at home. However, if you count, it is much less expensive than eating outside some junk food. And last but not least tip is choosing energy efficient appliances and vehicles. So whenever you have some old appliance that you want to replace, or if you need to buy a new car, consider buying energy efficient models, like for example buying electric vehicles or vehicles that spend less gasoline per mile are the good options to buy and save more money. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are interested in similar content, make sure that you subscribe to this channel. I'll make more videos in the future.